What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AA9 Skills. This is the Road to Foot Champions RTG edition. Big ups for the support on yesterday's episode. If y'all loving this series, hit that big old thumbs up as it makes me feel so good. And with that being said, Booyah Nation, on your screen right now is the big boy team I put together in pretty much yesterday's episode. I sold Royce. I sold my man Aubameyang. Now, Booyah Nation, in the comments down below right now, can you rate this team? Out of 10, 0 out of 10, what would you rate this team? If you got matched up against us in Foot Champions, would you be scared? Would you flinch? Would you be like, uh-oh? Because looking at this team, we got James Rodriguez, we got Gareth Bale. And you would look at those players and be like, those are the mega players on the team, right? Okay, Jordi Alba was probably the best left back in the BVA. James Rodriguez is probably not even the best cam in the BVA, but we'll say he is. And Gareth Bale is probably the best right winger in the BVA when you don't count Messi. Now, with that being said, everybody else, Pepe, I mean, you'd probably go with Sergio Ramos. At my right back position, who would we go with at the right back position instead of DeMarcos? I'm trying to think. Who's in that league? Damn, I can't even think right now. But we probably wouldn't go with DeMarcos. Maybe you would. Maybe that's the best right back. Maybe Montoya, inform Montoya. But anyways, Booyah Nation, as you look at that team, it looks so average. But this team right here is actually going to save our weekend. Now, I'm not going to spoil nothing in the beginning of this episode, but I just want you to know I got extremely lucky putting this team together. Not only did we find a stud that goes by the name of Carasso, and if you follow me on Twitter, I put out his stats. I showed you what he's done for me since I purchased him. It's unbelievable. He's played something like 30-something games and scored 45 goals, 46 goals. But with that being said, the main key of this team, the man that makes it all tick and work so beautifully, is the boy that's in the midfield with 58 pace, Iborra. Now, when you look at Iborra, it reminds you of like a John Terry, right? He got to okay overall. You look at his card, but then you see his pace, and you're just like, nah, you know what? I'm never going to use him. And I'm just going to be 100% honest with you, Booyah Nation. If I could have my goalkeeper to have 93 pace, I would. Pretty much what I'm trying to say is I'm a pace whore, okay? I want pace on every single play. If I could have everybody on my field have the same pace that Walker has, they would. Every single player would have over 90 pace. But unfortunately, that's not how FIFA works. Now, this Iborra guy would have never made a team of mine. No matter what, my mega account, I would never throw this guy into my team. But Iborra is the best midfielder I have ever used in the BBVA. Now, I know a lot of people are running around hyping up Inform Casemiro, but Inform Iborra is a tank. And since we put this man in our team, he's been unbelievable. So let's backtrack to yesterday's video. We started 5-2. 5-2, 5 wins, 2 losses. We sold Aubameyang, Royce, then we bought this team. We put this team together. We picked up Carasso, we picked up the boy, we had Ben Yedder already, but we picked up Carasso. That was our big signing, all right? We got rid of Aubameyang and Royce for him. Now, we went with the full BBVA team. We were 5-2. We ended yesterday's episode 10-2. We're just gonna go ham. The run we are about to go on in this episode is crazy. And I look at this team and I go, how is it even possible to go on a run like this with a team like this? You're missing the Messi, you're missing the Ronaldo, you're missing the Modric, you're missing the great BVA players, but this is what you call a well-rounded team. And this is why I hate the requirements. I want to bring that up for a second. See, requirements are cool, okay? They're cool if you got a lot of coins. They're cool if you just got every player in the game. But when you don't have every player in the game, the requirements screw the people over. They have put their hard-worked money into this game and hard-earned money into the game. And also, people who have put a lot of time and invested a lot of time into this game to earn coins. And why do I say it screws them over and why is it annoying and why does it hurt them? Because you finally build your team, right? You got your team that's so beautiful. You probably went like 30 wins or 35 wins with this amazing team a couple weeks ago. But now all of a sudden, you got to sell that team because you have no coins to build a team to make the requirements, and you don't even know if the team's going to be good. See, I put that team together with Royce and Aubameyang because I thought it was going to be a great team, and it sucked. It literally sucked. So mid-weekend league or start of the weekend league, I got to switch my entire team up. And all of this, I put this team together that doesn't even look good on paper, but it ended up working out really well. But requirements really screw up people like that. Now, for me, I'm not complaining because I have an account that's my mega account that's stacked. every player, all the coins, doesn't matter, so that the requirements don't affect me, because I'm still going to have the top of the line players within those requirements. On this account, it doesn't really affect us too bad because we've gotten elite a lot of times. But for people that aren't hitting elite a lot of times and getting 100,000 coins every weekend, the requirements are absolutely BS. And I'm talking for you guys, man. People might run the BBL and now all of a sudden they got to sell the BPL team for a BVA team, which they don't even want to do, but they want to be able to play the weekend league. So I don't know. Hopefully EA will kind of look at these requirements and get rid of them maybe. I'm not saying what EA is doing is wrong, because I understand why they're doing the requirements. They're trying to open up, like, you know, they're trying to have it make it be fun, make everybody use other leagues, make people not be able to go in with legends. That's a big thing for EA. They're trying to make it an even playing field for anybody and everybody. So I understand why they're doing it. But at the end of the day, people with the mega coins, people with the mega teams, people with the legends, they're going to sell them and still have a mega team within the requirements. So I get why they're doing it, but at the same time, it's kind of BS. This game right here was actually a difficult game, and I played this guy before. He's a great player, but we're gonna come up with a massive win. And Booyah Nation, like I said, man, this Carasso guy, Bale, Ben Yedder was actually probably the player that I didn't like that much. At the cam position, he was okay, but if I could redo this team and have any coins, if I had any players, like if I had any coins, or right, let's say if I had another 200,000 coins, and let's say any coins, because I would get Messi or Ronaldo, but if I had another like 200,000 coins, I definitely would have invested in Neymarzito, played him on 7 chem at the striker position, and then moved him to cam with Carasso and Gareth Bale as my striker. And that's the one thing that's actually really exciting about a road to glory. Yes, on my main account, having the mega teams is absolutely amazing, Booyah Nation. Let's be honest, it's awesome to play with the Messis, the Ronaldos, to do whatever you want, just to have the most fun in the game, playing with the most overpowered players. But in this game, like right here, this man Iborra just scored for me. Had I been on my mega team, I would have never tried his card, and he's a red card for me. We got him as a monthly reward for doing well last month on this account. So Iborra, red card, Casemiro, red card, Ben Arfa, red cards. Ben Yedder, red cards that are in the team from us performing well last month. So it's absolutely cool that Iborra is such a big player for me. I love him, man. I'm ready to insert him into. He's like the BBVA Vieira for me. Like, Vieira on my mega team is so important, right? Because he has this thing about him where it's not that he's some insane player, it's that he has so much length to him, Booyah Nation, that when you try to pass the ball through him, his leg just extends and feels, I feel like he could intercept the ball from anywhere on the field. He's so big, and Iborra is the same thing. This guy is massive. I think he's like 6'4", okay? He's winning every header off the goal kicks. He's stealing back every ball. If you pass the ball a little bit next to him, his leg's extending, he's getting everything. So Iborra was such a big part of this team, and he's probably the reason why we are absolutely going to turn this weekend league completely around. We started 5-2, which is one of our worst starts ever, and I'm telling you, Booyah Nation, I thought I was done. Well, I didn't even want to say that to you guys in last night's episode, but I've never posted a video where I only did 12 games in the first episode. I always give you guys 20 and 20, but I only gave you guys 12 because I thought there was no hope for me, man. I thought it was over. I thought it was done. When I started 5-2, I was like, oh my God, I'm done. I'm getting gold 3. I'm getting silver 1, son. I'm done, son. And I was playing bad FIFA, but this team helped me get out the bad FIFA funk, man. And it's been an incredible team. So one thing I do want to talk to you guys about is this. So when I was down at regionals, and I bring this up because I know a lot of you guys might do this because you might watch my video and you might see a player that I'm hyping up and you're gonna be like, you know what, Carasso, oh my God, look at that goal by Carasso. That's what this guy does for me. And like I said, he's played 30. If you follow me on Twitter, A9Skills, you're gonna check it out. I showed how many games he's played for me and how many goals he scored. It's unbelievable the amount of goals he has to games for a card that just cost me 170,000 coins. It's unbelievable. Now, what I want to say is, like, this Carasso card, I'm hyping him up, right? And you might have bought him yesterday and played with him and barely scored any goals and be like, Skills is such a liar. That's not that I'm lying. It's that it's everyone's play style. For example, when I was down at regionals, I played my man Kid. My man Kid beat me 5-2. He's one of the only people in the group that actually beat me well. He beat me 5-2, and he got 4 insane long. I think it was 4 insane long shots or 3 insane long shots. But he got a hat trick with Messi from outside the box. So when I got home from regionals, I bought Messi. And I started to attempt the long shots with the Team of the Year Messi. And I can't do it. I simply cannot do it. I try so hard. I get in the same positions where he got me from, and I can't do it. And it all comes down to play styles. And certain players are going to work for you, and certain players aren't going to work for you. My man Iborra scoring again. He's wearing the number 7. He is our Cristiano, and he only has 58 pace. Well, I have an anchor card on him, so he probably has a little bit more than that. But As I was saying, man, Kid made me look like a fool with these long shots, so I picked up Messi, and he doesn't work for me. He doesn't work for me. He doesn't work for me the way he worked for Kid. So Carasso works for me, and this team works for me, and even though it looks so bad on paper, it works so well for me. And that's what you guys have to remember, is just do what works for you. Don't listen to what anybody else tells you. When you see somebody tweet out their custom tactics, and they're like, these custom tactics got me top 100, and I went 40-0, who cares? Who cares? If you're winning with your custom tactics, if you're winning playing park the bus, if you're winning with 5 at the back, if that's what do what works for you, because at the end of the day, it's all about you winning and you having fun. And let's be honest, having fun is winning. When you're winning, you're having fun on FIFA. But I had to come to the realization with myself that even when I was losing, I was trying to make fun of it, like have fun. What I did this weekend, you guys are gonna laugh at me, Booyah Nation. But I was playing bad FIFA. I wasn't winning a lot of games. I felt I was in a bad place. So while I was playing this gameplay, I turned the game sound off. It's something I always do. I turned the game sound off to try to tell myself that, you know what, if I do well, I do well. If I don't, who cares? I'm done sweating it. So I turned the game sound off, because every time I have the game sound on, it's when I'm tryharding. I put on Drake's old album. You remember the one with headlines on it, and I think it had Marvin Room, that old album. And that for me is a classic album. That's an album that when I was coming up on YouTube a few years back, I played that CD over and over, or that album over and over and over while I was editing videos. And that time I was doing 3 videos a day. So I put that album on, I threw my headsets on, I sat here playing this gameplay, and my boy Drake got me back into the FIFA ways. So just find what works for you and gets you into a happy place when you're playing FIFA, man. Because I was in a happy place in Carasso with another hat trick in this game, and a happy place because we're getting wins. I believe that is either win number 19 or win number 20. We were 5-2, and right now we are 20-2. That's big. That is a massive change. And the 2 losses we took was when we had Royce and Aubameyang. So had we started with this team from the jump, could we be 20-0 right now? That would have been nuts on the road to glory. Now, I'm not saying that we're going to end up going undefeated the whole way, but we're playing some good FIFA right now, man. Look at the ball movement here. I get lucky with the rebound, and Ben Yedder's going to tuck that one into the back of the net. Big ups to Ben Yedder. I do like Ben Yedder, but Carasso was such a standout player for me. And Iborra was such a standout player for me that they almost, like, I couldn't even see Gareth Bale. I couldn't even see anybody else. I couldn't see anybody else. Those 2 players were just so unbelievable for me, that every time they were scoring, I was like, wow, they do so much. So anyways, man, those 2 players were great for me. Right here, I give it over to my boy. That's Iborra, isn't it? That is him. Oh yeah. He misses. Don't worry, Carasso there to clean up, but he is offside. That one's not going to count. But Ibarra definitely doing his stuff, man. I'm gonna send a nice over the top. Oh no, I didn't send over the top. I give it over to Gareth Bale. Now the beautiful over the top, and Carasso once again. I'm telling you one thing, Booyah Nation. As of right now, the gameplay is done. I finished the Foot Champions. I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to tell you guys where we finished. I'm just going to tell you one thing. I don't want to sell this team. And I know next weekend there's no requirements. I don't want to use Ben Yedder. But I was thinking, what if I stay with this team? And depending on the rewards we get, if we can make like 300, 400K, we pick up Neymar to play striker. And then when we switch to the 4-1-2-1-2, we move Neymar to the cam position. Carasso and Gareth Bale stay up top as the strikers. And then we figure out the midfield back. If we want to stay with this midfield, we can stay with them. We can figure out the defense. Maybe somehow we could fit Smalling back into this team. Smalling with like Smalling and Walker and somebody else. Maybe we can do a nice little link up there. I know we can use Smalling if we can afford De Gea. And if we can get Sergio Ramos. So we can stay with this front 3 and potentially use maybe like a BPL, BBVA hybrid team with the boy Carasso, Gareth Bale, and what's his face? Neymar, if we can afford him. Now, this is going to be the first guy to give us an L. We got to 21-2, and he's going to give us a good L, man. And I'm not showing you the chance I had. I did have a lot of chance in this game, but he got me, man. He played well. He was a viewer as well. I messaged him. I was like, yo, were you on Park the Bus? He was like, no, I was just on counterattack, and he had his left back and right back stay back while attacking. I just could not break him down. That was a viewer. After the game, he was like, yo, shout out for what you did at regionals and stuff. So shout out to him, man. But he was a beast, man. I couldn't break him down. He was the first one to give us an L today. So now we are 21-3. But we went from 5-2 2 all the way to 21-2. So that's crazy what this team had done for us. We got to bounce back, man. After that game, it was a tough loss. We got to find a way to bounce back. Gareth Bale doing, oh, he misses. But don't worry, Carasso over 3 different players. This man looked like Michael Jordan. This man looked like LeBron James. He jumped over everybody and scores, and the ball bounces right to Carasso. And Carasso once again. 2 lucky goals to start this one off. A 3rd goal right here. Is that, oh no, it's Casemiro this time. It's not Carasso, it's Casemiro. It's close though. Nice finish right here from his boy Suarez. And then we're gonna get one more goal real quick. Carasso moving the ball around nicely. Iborra gets the assist to Carasso. Iborra, Carasso, these dudes are legends. I love them, man. I absolutely love these 2 players. I was actually, when I went to the 4-1-2-1-2, I left Iborra playing the CDM role, and then I had Casemiro at the right CM role. Actually, that was, now we're 21-3. So we went 20-2, and then we went 20-3, and now we're 21-3. So we went from 5-2 to 20-2. My bad, I take that back. This guy's gonna score on us early. In this game, when he scored early, I felt like I was gonna be able to break him down. I had so many chances, and this is the goal I end up scoring. A cheese goal. Iborra is going to get that goal. That was a goal for him. It counted for him. But it was, I had so many chances in this game, and that's the goal I scored. When I went in, I was like, you got to be kidding me, EA. Like, so many chances I couldn't score, and that one went in. I just felt so bad. My boy Carasso putting a banger right there to make it 2-1. So Carasso's still doing his thing, and you guys can see from this episode, he just scores so much. Douglas Costa came off the bench for us all the time. I would bring him in, take out Ben Yedder at the cam position whenever we were in a tight game. Carasso once again puts it into the back of the net. I got this theory, Booyah Nation. I got this theory, man. So, I found out how to find out if a player's OP. You guys are going to laugh at me. Have y'all noticed that anybody who wears the red Adidases is always overpowered? James Rodriguez, pretty good. Gareth Bale, pretty good. Ben Yedder, pretty good. Anyone who wears the red Adidas boots are pretty overpowered in this game. It's something I noticed. I don't know, I could be crazy, but anybody who wears those red Adidas is pretty nasty. Also, if you know the Nikes that Ronaldo wears, well, Carasso wears those as well. He's overpowered. Carasso's pretty damn good. Ronaldo's pretty damn good. Casemiro wears those boots as well. He's pretty damn good. So I'm starting to think that if you wear those Nikes that are like the ones that Ronaldo wears and the Adidas that Ben Yedder wears, the all red ones with just an Adidas sign, I'm starting to think you're an overpowered player if you wear those. I could be crazy. Let me know in the comments down below if you know any of the other players that wear the red Adidas that are overpowered, and let me know if you know any of the wear the red Adidas that suck. Because I've been trying to think of players who wear the red Adidas that just aren't good, and I don't know who they are. I know that, you know, Ben Yedder wears the red ones. A lot of people say he's overpowered. I want to say Iborra wears the red ones as well, and if he does, then I'm really going to say that theory is actually accurate, and it's 100% a good theory. See those Nikes right there? Ronaldo wears them. Carasso wears them. Casemiro, I believe, wears them, and they're all pretty overpowered players. Nice little through pass to Gareth Bale with his red Adidas is on. He misses, but he's going to the spot for the penalty. This guy's going to get a red card at 4-2 as well, and this was a pretty competitive game until this guy got the red card. We're going to step into the spot with the boy Gareth Bale. That's nothing I want to tell you. I did not take any penalties with the boy Carasso, so everything Carasso did for me, I think he played 33 games and scored like 46 goals. Don't quote me, you can check Twitter. I posted that picture. He didn't take any of my penalties, so he did it all without taking no penalties, without no free kicks. So that's absolutely unbelievable. Carasso's a stud, and I really don't want to sell him. We're getting close to gold 1, which is pretty damn chill. We get matched up against a great player. I've played this guy before. I've played him on main account. He is a solid FIFA player, and I knew I was going to struggle, and he had a freaking attribute card on Cristiano Ronaldo as well. A beautiful through pass to Ben Yedder, who actually misses, and that's what I mean about Ben Yedder. Like, he's amazing, but sometimes he misses some easy sitters. Ball to the middle for Pepe to go climb and get. He climbed the ladder. He puts it into the back of the net, and we're up 1-0 against a quality, sexy FIFA player, but we get that 1-0 early lead, and then right here, Varane's going to steal one. I don't know what Varane's doing that far forward. My boy Carasso, is that Carasso or Casemiro? I'm not sure, but nice goal from my boy Ibarra. I'm telling you, man, this guy is amazing. He's so good, man. He is absolutely a beast. My dude comes right back and makes it 2-1. At this point, I started feeling a little bit shaky. I was like, I'm going to mess this up against a good player, but luckily late in the game, Gareth Bale with his red Adidases tucks one into that bottom corner to make it 3-0 and give us another victory, and that gets us inches closer to gold 1, or possibly that one will even hit gold 1, to be honest with you. So a massively close game right here. We pick up almost 700 coins. I didn't want to show you guys this because I didn't want to make the episode too long, but I did buy fitness cards a lot. We're well over 100,000 coins right now. That's how many coins we have from selling Royce and Aubameyang and everybody we sold. But I was buying fitness cards and I was paying 1,500 coins. They were hell of expensive this weekend, which absolutely sucked. Right here, my man made a mistake passing the ball out wrong. And my boy Carasso was just chilling with nobody in the net, and I scored. And right here, he's going to come right back down and score with Griezmann. That's another guy we could use. What if we make enough coins to get Griezmann? Then we can have Bale, Griezmann, and Carasso, and then figure out the midfield back. Maybe pick up Smalling, De Gea, Walker, run them with Sergio Ramos, and that could be our team for next weekend with Ben Yedder off the bench. That could be sick, man. Maybe we snatch Modric back up. Ben Yedder doing his thing in this game and telling me maybe I should keep him around. Ball movement, nice. James Rodriguez to Ibarra. And you know what? That's the crazy thing. Is Ibarra was so amazing. I keep calling him Ibarra, but Ibarra was so amazing. That I forgot that James Rodriguez was on this team at times. James Rodriguez would always, whenever I was in a tough game, I would sub him out for the big boy, Renato Sanchez, because he's just a really, really good ball winner. But James Rodriguez didn't really do that much this weekend, man. Like, again, he scores, yo. He rocks the number 7, and he's a 7, man. He's out of 10. I'm giving that boy, no, I'm giving him over a 7. I'm giving him like 8, 9. Ibarra's nice, man. Absolutely love that card, yo. Unbelievable card. Way better than Casemiro, in my opinion. Even better than Modric with 58 pace. That's just unbelievable. We hit gold 1, Booyah Nation, and that's where we're gonna end it. I don't want to make the episode any more longer. We're in a great shape to get in. Right now, it's looking like we could hit Elite 1 pretty easily. Hopefully, we do. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Big old thumbs up if you did. Remember, guys, don't judge a book by its cover. Just because Orbora was somebody I would never use, dude. The dude has 58 pace, man, and he's one of my favorite midfielders in the game now. So always remember to keep your options open. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I hope it helped you. You learned something from it, maybe. If not, hopefully you just got to see yourself some decent gameplay, or some really poo-poo gameplay, whichever one you want to call it. I love you guys, man. Big thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe, and I'm gonna catch y'all real soon. Booyah Nation. Tomorrow I'll put out the rest of the games, and yes, it's been a lot of Road to Glory lately. I'm gonna cut back on that. I'm sorry for giving y'all so many of the same same series every single day, man. I'm really, really sorry. I've been playing a lot of it. So I love you guys. We out. Big is here. Smash a big old thumbs up, and while you're in the comments down below, let me know your record as of right now. Are you doing good? Are you doing bad? Are you struggling? How's it going? For me, man, it's kind of the ups and downs. You guys watched yesterday's video, and if you watched my spirit in that video, I was kind of down, Booyah Nation. I wasn't feeling myself. I wasn't playing good FIFA. I wasn't in a good place. And starting off this episode when I was doing this gameplay, I still wasn't in a good place. I wasn't really feeling myself. But you know what I did? I walked away from FIFA for a second, and I tried to remember what I had to do.